Okay, so we have 48 hours in Lima and we want to make the most of it. So we will be checking out all the places that you must see in Lima.
Okay, so in our last video, we went to Miraflores and Barranco neighborhoods to explore the city life of Lima. And today we're going to take you to another beautiful location.
In the Uber right now to our next stop, which is the Historic Center. From Miraflores, it's taking us 30 minutes to get there by car. And it was like a 2-hour walk. So we decided to take the Uber.
As we were getting close to the area, we saw the architecture of the buildings just changed. It felt like we were in a completely different place. And here we are passing by the Palace of Justice or the Supreme Court. This was built in 1930s and this design is called the Neoclassical design, which you can see with the grand staircase and these tall columns and pillars.
Alright, so we are here at Centro Histórico. And I think this a really cool thing is this entire street, there are no cars allowed.
Yeah.
So it's very walkable.
And as we were walking down the street, we saw these beautiful colonial balconies. These are mostly made in Moorish or Baroque styles, and they were to give noble families some privacy while they wanted to enjoy the street views below.
Oh, look at that horse! Horses! Oh my god! I think this is the main center plaza area, right?
Yeah. Also, it's so crowded. There's so many people
like
here.
We're back in time, and this is how it would have been like in 1800s.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at this.
On the right side here, you will see the Cathedral of Lima, which also has the Cathedral Museum. The construction of this began in the 16th century. It is a ticketed place, so the tickets cost around 30 soles for general entry. And the design here has a mix of Renaissance as well as Baroque and some neoclassical elements.
It's looking so much more prettier, like live.
Yeah.
I don't think camera is doing justice.
So majestic! Yeah, this is giving me like full-on Europe vibes.
It is. I mean, it is like Spanish influence, right?
So cool.
It is.
Like every building, you have to admire it. Like take your time, stare at it, admire it. It's like such intricate artwork, stonework. Yeah. I think it's also like evening, so after work time for a lot of people. That's also, it's pretty crowded because it's actually like a weekday, right? It's probably not that crowded, but because of the timing, there's so many people here. Honestly, I enjoy this a bit more. You get to see the city. It's a bit more lively.
Yeah.
There's so many people around. I like this a lot.
So this is the Parliament building. And we'll go closer. You can see there are like guards standing there, yeah.
Because there are no cars here, so you can cross anywhere you want.
We're standing there in front of the Parliament building and the time is 5:55. We see all the guards moving around, so maybe
Yeah, and people are also starting to like
gather
around here where we
We're
are.
gonna see what happens.
Buckingham Palace.
Look at that. So cool.
So this is the lowering of the flag ceremony, which happens every day at 6 p.m. And here you can see the soldiers marching in full coordination. There was a band playing and it just felt like such a surreal moment. We also have raising of the flag at 8 a.m. every morning and then changing of the guard, which takes place midday. So if you're able to be in this area during that time, you'd be able to see these ceremonies.
Here's how crowded it got during the ceremony. Okay, with the lights on, it's looking much better, right?
So much more majestic.
Oh, horses.
Everything looks so good. I'm so confused what side to go to. Yeah, and there's like music also. It just feels so lively.
Yeah.
And there's a princess. If someone's having their photo shoot, but she looks like a princess. So yeah, there's so much to see here. The statue of Francisco Pizarro.
We also spotted these statues of Tapara Limena. So back in colonial times, women covered everything but just one eye, and it gave them kind of a mystery. And today these statues celebrate that playful and rebellious side of old Lima. There's this another museum in the area which has exhibits related to local and historical cuisine, custom and ingredients. You'll also discover how food from different countries mixed with the native ingredients created some of the Peruvian classic dishes. Unfortunately, it was closed by the time we got there, so we couldn't really go inside. And thinking about food made us really hungry, so it was time to look for something to eat. And these freshly made hot churros got our attention.
Chocolate o manjar?
¿Qué tal churraso? So we got this for 5 soles, which I think was such a good deal.
Yeah.
And we got the 1 cream combo, and this is caramel, and 6 churro sticks. Time for the taste test.
Nice.
One.
Next, we saw this basilica, also known as Santo Domingo Convent. It was built in the 16th century, and the architecture here is Baroque as well as colonial styles. But what makes it truly special is that it's the resting place for 2 beloved saints of Latin America.
Honestly, looks like so interesting and well preserved, and the fact that it's free is like a really good thing, right?
Yeah. This space is definitely where history, faith, and art all came together and has been intertwined for 450 years. Then we heard some music coming down from the back of the street, so we had to check it out. There were so many food vendors, there was music playing, and this whole marketplace had such a fun vibe.
Looks like Indian wedding boutique sort of thing. I guess it's getting pretty late now, so I think we're gonna look for something to eat.
Yeah. We saw this restaurant called Pizza Palace Plaza Mayor, and it was so popular, so busy, there was a line running all around the block. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to stay in the line, so that's why we found a different pizza place. And here they had a combo for a pizza slice and a drink.
We got this for 5 soles. We didn't have anything vegetarian in the menu. We had to ask them, only cheese, solo queso.
In the evening, there were a lot of street performers as well, like this one dancing to Michael Jackson. But the one that stole our heart was this little boy dancing to Shawa Shawa. I'm actually curious to know if Bollywood is popular in Peru, or was it just this movie?
But this was such a cool place. I feel like whether you come during the day or night, it still looks so
Very
beautiful.
lively, yeah.
And you need proper time to discover this place properly.
Like, we ourselves couldn't cover everything in this video. There is just so much to see here. So that was our time in the capital of Peru, Lima. And now from one iconic city to next, we are going to Cusco. Stay tuned for that video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Until then, bye.